record. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I seem a little dry. I'm using a different moisturizer on my face now. This moisturizer is supposed to do so much for you, but it's drying out my face. It's October. I need moisture. Anywho, I decided to record today because I had this crazy wackadoo dream last night, and I wanted to actually just record the fact that I had this crazy wackadoo dream. Now, I'm not sure how many people's going to view this, but black people believe in their dang on dreams. Their dreams, it means something. Big Mama usually interprets your dream, and then you just sit around and wait and see if the dream comes true. Well, my Big Mama, she's not here. She went to heaven instead. Didn't want to stay down here with us in Crazy Town. I just heard this word, Crazy Town. It's going to be in my mind all day. So what happened is, in the dream, don't understand how and why, but it was me, Mel, which was whatever. I don't want to be her friend no more. So that's what that is. And then maybe one of her big arm friends. I'm assuming somebody we deemed big arms back in the day. But anyway, and then one of my kids, I believe it was Caleb. So anyway, and the reason why it's like I believe, because those parts of the dream, I guess, were not significant or not relevant or not important. I want McDonald's so bad, you guys. I crave McDonald's sometimes. I don't know if it's that time of the month or what, but I refuse to get it. So anyway, I'm going to stay on this side of the road. If you stay on this side of the road, I won't get it. If I go over there, I will. And unfortunately and fortunately, there's plenty of room for me to just slide over there. And there's another McDonald's coming up. So anyway, we're in the car, like we're going to, I guess, Maplewood. That's where she lives. And instead of, I think I was driving. So instead of, no, the big girl or whatever, she was driving. I made her pull off and told them to get out, and they could walk and catch the Uber from this point of the parkway. I'm not going any further. Big Arms got mad. I jumped out, grabbed the keys. I grabbed the keys and jumped out. And then me and Melanie and Kayla just, I don't know, woof. We were at 913, which is an old address for where I used to live and grew up at in Newark. So we at 913, and she's trying to figure out, what the heck? You have to watch everybody around you. And these people just get their license like yesterday afternoon. So anyway, and he didn't go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. So anyway, she's trying to figure out what happened. Oh, what's the matter? So we was in this warehousey part. Don't ask me, because that's not true. But we was in this warehousey part, and I was like, oh, you don't know what happened? She was like, no, what happened? I said, oh, I've been left you alone. It's like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be treated like us. I don't want to be treated like dirt, basically, long story short, or whatever I said to her. So she's like, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, this, this and a K this and K that. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to be bothered with that no more. I'm surprised you were even here. Like, I didn't understand how you would even be here. Like, I don't talk to you. I don't communicate with you. I did. All of these things I don't. I don't text. I don't call. I don't receive calls, and I don't receive text messages because I blocked her. And then I took her off of all of my social media, including all of her friends and family. So there's no, in my opinion, there's no way for her to connect or be connected to me. I'm pretty sure she's lost my address because she's only been there one time, and that was for a quick event that we had at the house, my son's prom. So I'm pretty sure she's lost that, or can't remember that either. And it's not like I'm asking you to chase me, but I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be treated like I'm the friend that you just met, and the friends that you just met are being treated like they were your ride or die. So I don't want to be treated like that. I have a lot of respect for myself, and I know that I'm a good person inside. So then she said something in the dream. So let's skip off, go back. So in the dream she said something about being mean or being something. I was like, being mean? Oh, I said, did you invite me to your vacation? Because this is where this stems from, people. So you'd be like, well, did you invite me on vacation with you? And then she said, no, I did that on purpose. Now, this is the dream. I did that on purpose. I said, why? She said, because you were being mean. I said, oh, really? So then I said, so after 30-something odd years of friendship, and in reality, we had 31 years of friendship. So then I said, after 31 years of friendship, you can't say, Karonda, you're being mean to me. You can't open your mouth and say that. So then this is all in the dream. So, but that one fact of 31 years is reality. So she said, I said, so you couldn't say that. So she was like, oh, I didn't know if I could. I said, what you mean you didn't know if you could say that? Now, this is honestly how she would have talked if this was reality, because everybody plays the fool, right? So, and I don't like that either, because I think after 31 years, some people give you 31 days and they can say what the hell they want to say to you. So now you're telling me 31 years of a friendship. So anyway, in the dream, that's what I say. That's what she says. And then I'll say, oh, well, I'm pretty good with the way things are going right now. I'm not looking to try to patch this up, because I'm going to catch you guys up. In reality, I did that already. About 2 years ago, I did that. So I don't want to do that no more, because we're both grown. I'm 40-odd years old. I don't need to do that no more. And then what happens is, once you get to know yourself and you realize your self-worth, you won't allow stuff like this to happen. And then it is not like, oh, maybe it's all in your mind. It's not in my mind. It's in my family's mind. It's in my aunt's mind. It's in my cousin's mind. It's all on social media. I will look kind of stupid, and I feel stupid to be someone's friend that doesn't regard you or treat you as a friend, like you are a toilet friend. So let's get back to the dream. So in the dream, she says that, and I said, oh, so you could, oh, I didn't know if I could. Okay, typical. So then I told her in the dream, I don't want to, I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at, which is actually the truth. In reality, I am. I'm happy right now. I'm not stressing or worried about if I am or if I ain't. Worrying about her, thinking about her. I don't do it. So then, and another thing too, with social media, you don't see it. So you don't see the person. That means it's like the person is not there, you know, after a while. And then as within these 2 years, she showed me how to wean off of her. She's giving me that tool. So, I don't even think I want McDonald's. I want coffee. See this damn pimple? I'm not sure where the hell it came from. My face is trying to break out. Gotta rebuke that in the name of Jesus. So anyway, for some reason, we hugged in the dream. So I was like, come on, we can hug it out or something like that. Or maybe she said, but what happened when I gave her a hug, she kept loosening her hands like she was finished with the hug. And I hugged her and hugged her and hugged her. And then the kids had to get ready to go back to college. I don't know. The dream was really crazy, because somebody was like, oh, where y'all at? I was like, oh, we in the kitchen. We was in the kitchen at 9:13, but we had already walked through the warehouse area. Don't ask me. In the warehouse area, we was talking about whatever. And then when we got to the kitchen, we hugged it out. She didn't seem like she really wanted to hug, but I gave her a nice long hug. Now, you don't know me. Whoever's viewing this may never see me or meet me in person, but I'm a good hugger. I think it's my boobs. I got big boobs. I hug, I press, I make sure they mash up. You can almost feel my heartbeat through my boobs. I hug. I can't close my eyes. I'm driving. And I hug. Like, I hug you like it might be the last time I'm going to hug you. And when you or I leave, we're going to remember that hug. If you or I leave. So that's how I hug in real life. So that's what I did in the dream, I guess. Maybe it's an exaggeration because it's a dream. And then after that, somebody, I'm not sure who that somebody was. I'm like, oh, where y'all at? It was like, oh, we in the kitchen. And I don't know if she faded to the back or what, but I know we was talking about, and I'm trying to see if we had numbers in there, but Kayla and David had to go. Now, see, the numbers part, pay attention. Black people dream about numbers. And I ain't going to say all black people, but we dream about numbers. We are running to the freaking Pickett store. You hear what I'm saying? Big Mama don't have to interpret that much. You go play that number, baby. And you play it 3 times. Why do y'all play it 3 times? Go ahead, put it down in the comment section. Put it down in the comment section. All right, so anyway. And we flip them numbers up. We go check the board to see if them numbers came out already. Don't want to waste our money. Maybe they on the, man, so anyway. Look at this, Starbucks. I think I need coffee in the morning. I used to drink a tea. I have a water. So anyway, we went into the living room And the kids, Kayla and David, were getting ready to go back to college. And I don't understand this dream. So that's what happened. We was getting them ready to go back to college. I was in the kitchen doing something else. And I say we, I'm assuming she walked with me. Because after, I'm trying to think, did I see her again? Now, mind you, let's talk about this dream for a second. Let's pause. Pause on the dream. This dream happened whenever it happened. And then, because I had this dream, I woke up at 3 o'clock, 3:30. 3 o'clock or 3:30, one of those. And I sat in the bed, laid in the bed, and I tried to remember this dream as much as possible. As much as possible. And then I came up with this idea to put it on my YouTube channel, to video, you know, video record it so that I can have it in my memory thing and, you know, see what happens with this. And that's it. So it's crazy that now it is 7 o'clock and I can't remember the dream. I can't remember the fine details of the dream, which is really pissing me off. So tomorrow, the next dream. Oh, so that's another thing I wanted to mention about my dream or whatever. I took a sleeping pill, a sleeping gummy, and I realized that when I take this, uh-oh, something's going on up here. When I take a sleeping gummy to go to sleep, I dream. It pulls me into that sleep state. Now, these are not, they shouldn't even be called, I don't know what they should be called. They're sleeping aids. They're not like, I've taken other sleeping aids and pills and whatnot, and this is not like, OMG. No, that's not one of these. This is a very subtle, real subtle one. It's not very strong. Actually, if you wanted to, you could fight it. There's some other drugs, prescription ones, that you got to take it and be in the bed when you take it already, because it will make you fall back. It will make you fall back. So those are the ones you can't play with. This mess, and I ain't gonna lie, if you're tired already and you take this, yeah, it's gonna feel like a prescription drug. But if you're taking this so that you won't wake up, a lot of times I wake up out of my sleep. Sometimes I sweat to death. Who knows? I'm so young. So anyway, back to the dream. So that's what what is going on? Oh my goodness, they're gonna tear my brakes up here. You know, these people, I bet you it's that same man that was flying all over the dang on place. I don't have my Waze app on, so, because I'm recording. So anyway, I'm trying to make sure that was the end of the dream. I can't remember. I went back in the kitchen. I think we were looking for keys. Who knows? Who knows? I can't remember, but let me tell you what I do remember. The significant part of the dream. And that was the significant part right there. Then I woke up and I laid in the bed and I thought about like just life. Just thought about stuff. Why is this happening now? What is God's plan for me? My mom had already told me to leave this chick alone back in the day, based on another dream. See, I told you. So, and I didn't do that. And now this is happening. Well, I can't say this is happening. And I can't say, I don't have, the chapstick is melted, so that's why it's an exaggerated something. You would think I'd go out and get some new one? What I want to do and should do is take time and scoop it out, put it, I think that this is happening because my kids went off to college. I am much more self-aware. I know myself, and a lot of my family, my cousins I should say, they love them some K. Now, my real name, my whole name, I'm not sure if I put that up here yet, but my whole name starts with a K. My real name starts with a K. So they love the whole K. K crazy, K this, K that, K keeps it real. And how can I even just, first of all, let's start from, I have children. I have people that's watching me. They're not young, they're not babies. But they're old enough to understand, oh, something ain't right, you know? And I can't respect myself if I allow someone else to disrespect me. That's just really the long story short. of it. How could you keep it real with everybody else about everybody else in their life and little suggestions and things that you give, and then here you go allowing someone to step on you because y'all got years. That's like being in a domestic violent relationship. And I could definitely speak about, I couldn't call it domestic violence, I could speak about fighting, because me and my ex-husband used to fight. When everybody beat my ass, I beat the hell back. So that's what that's like. That's like being in a, I don't want to demean, you know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line, you gotta watch what you say. But I don't want to demean domestic violence, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta watch that. But anyway, it's like being in an abusive relationship, or being in any relationship that you're in, regardless if it's a girlfriend, like if it's two girls that are just happen to be friends, because you got to watch how you say that, or a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, a sexual relationship, lesbian, I don't give a damn what it is. You should not allow anyone to abuse you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I mean, just any elite. No one has the right to be abused or to be taken advantage of or to be shitted on. And I like that word, because the terminology or the analogy that I used for her was toilet friend. I'm her toilet friend. When she needs to take a dump, shit, life ain't going well, this one is sick, call me. Because your other friends, you might be calling them, but you only call me for the shitting. You call them for the shitting and the fun. And I thought that's what friends do. They call each other for the shitting and the fun, because not everybody's life is roses. So you have to remember that too. So if you want to take a shit and you call your friend, be like, yo friend, I need you, please help me. Boom. If you want to go party, but you only call those people, then what is this girl over here? She's your toilet. You be like, well, how did you come up with this analogy? Okay, let me tell you how I came up with this analogy real quick. I decided that you only people, everybody, black, white, color, it don't matter. Even cats, dogs, we never shit where we eat. Nobody got a freaking toilet in their kitchen. When you want to take a shit, you go to the toilet. You don't go to your couch. You don't go in your kitchen. You don't go in your bedroom, unless your bathroom is off your bedroom. You don't go in your bedroom in your on your mattress and take a shit. That's okay. If you want to have a good time, you want to sit and read a book, you want to sit and entertain guests, you go in your living room, you go in your kitchen, you can even go in your bedroom, but you will never go in your bathroom. You will never say, come over here, girlfriend, we're going to my bathroom. Boom, that's one. The second thing is, everybody, a toilet is a toilet. Nobody really cares too much about it. As long as it's work, everybody's good. And this is where some of the analogy come in. You say, well, let me check on my toilet. My toilet is working, flush. It is clean, nice. And when I need to take a shit, it will be there. It's not going to say no. It's not going to say yes. It just will be there. You would take your shit. You don't even care if the toilet has something going on with it. You'll just shit, get off the toilet, and leave. Period. That's it. That's a toilet friend. Your couch, you wipe that down. You clean out the cushions. You pick up the sofa. You vacuum it out. That's a couch friend. I used to call her other friends couch friends. She has a beautiful couch, little leather couch. Oh, couch friends are beautiful. They got even, sometimes you got the ones with the fabric, you got the one with the leather, you got the big ones, the small ones, the whatever ones, but you'll never take a shit on your couch. You'll fluff out your couch. You'll even fluff out your mattress. You'll fluff out. I like couch because they both sitting things. Don't use the mattress too much. So when you're using this analogy, you can use it later on in your own life. Figure out who's your couch friends and who's your toilet friends. Now, when I said, well, everybody has every friendship has both ups and downs. You know, not everybody has a perfect life. So when someone calls you and they only taking a shit or they only complaining and whining about their lives, that's natural. That's what friends do. They call, oh girl, let me tell you what he did now. But that same friend should call you when there's some happy times in their life. And there has to be some happy times in your life. Because you know why? Social media. Yeah, bitch, that's where you messed up. That's where everybody messes up. Social media will kill you. It will kill a marriage. It will kill a friendship. So when you call me and you tell me, oh, oh, let me give you the perfect one though. So that's my analogy for toilet friends versus this friend. That's my analogy. I would like to go on. Maybe I should write a book or a pamphlet. So I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I'm talking about with a real example, which I gave her. So you can't be like, well, Kay, did you tell? Please. I told her about the toilet friend thing. What? Yes. I told her. I said, you know, you treat me like a toilet. You only call me to take a dump. I said, every blue moon, when you wash a toilet, that means you care for it a second, but you don't care for it too much. So you'll call and go, oh, what's up? What you? How you? Da-da-da-da. That's just a check to make sure the toilet is working. Boom! Now we got to start taking our dump. I've gone to a public restaurant. Restroom. Restaurant. Yeah, I probably did that too. I've gone to a public restroom and flushed the toilet first. Because you always want to make sure that toilet is working. Folks, you can't make this up. I made up the analogy, but if you start to put it into little pieces of your life, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've never fluffed my couch before I sat down. It's just, my couch is going to catch me. My couch is happy to see me. Oh, my little couch. Okay. Anyway, so let's get back to the analogy or the story that I tell her, right? Let me tell you what I said to her. So, no. Let me give you an example of when I realized, oh, okay, that aha moment. So, something had happened with her son. And she called me. He was showing out as usual. He was just showing out, doing whatever he was doing, right? And she had called me, and I was talking to her on the phone. Well, you know, girl, bye. You know, you do all of that because you're trying to give out advice or whatever. This video is too long. And then, but I'm gonna still upload it. So then, because I need to. And the first thing while we was on the phone, I'm thinking, wow, you know, this is bad. You know, this is sad. Oh, man. In my mind, I'm praying and talking and thinking and trying to come up with a solution. And it just seemed like everything I come up with and she comes up with, you know, over the past, it's not working. And then her doorbell rings. And we're on the phone. And her doorbell rings. And it's one of her other friends, couch friend. And she said, hold on, Kay. And she goes to open the door, and it's one of her couch friends. She's like, yeah, girl, that's what's her name. I called her because I need a drink. We about to go to the Tremont. Now, at this particular time, I was living in an area, and still do, where the Tremont is near me. So why didn't I get an invitation to the Tremont? Now, what is the Tremont, for you that don't know? I like yous. Tremont Lounge is a bar, lounge, see, lounge. And it's a little hole in the wall. It's not, and it's a good hole in the wall. So don't get me twisted, because you got some good ass holes in the wall, you know what I mean? And I don't want to downgrade the thing, but what I'm saying is, it's nothing stush. I can afford to go there, because that was thrown in my face, like, oh, you act like you know you broke. I am broke, or I am watching my money. Never say you broke. And I'm like, oh, okay. We talked on the phone for 20 seconds more, and then she had to go because, of course, they're going to the Tremont. I'm thinking, and I kid you not, I felt like, whoa, you could have just talked to your couch friend over your beer at the Tremont, and left me all the way out of this. Another example was something had happened with her son. Once again, it's no big whoop-de-doo on that. The boy was a teenager and started acting like a teenager, so it became a real big issue and whatnot. So yada yada on that. And then whatever happened was major. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you know, and I'm the boy's godmother, so I guess you call me and give me these updates about him, and I never heard nothing else. And I'm gonna say 2 or 3 days went by, who knows. Now, what happened is the 2 or 3 days, you're like, well, it's only 2 or 3 days, but the problem was more relevant to you giving me an update more than the matter of days. Even if you were to say, Kay, text me on a K, everything's good, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to work one morning, every morning, and I got him in my prayer list, like, oh man, wow, I hope everything's all right. By the third day, I called back myself, like, so you bent my ear with this information. You got my nerves and my blood pressure at the time, because I was, you know, big. My blood pressure high. You didn't call me to tell me that everything is A-okay, or if the boy is not A-okay. Like, you just left me in the wind. Oh my God, Kay. Oh my God, I forgot. But you didn't forget to call me. See, now personally, I consider that to be inconsiderate. Somebody else out here in the viewing world will go, well, maybe she was busy. Scratch that. You wasn't too busy to call me with this. And mind you, I'm not no regular couch friend. See, I'm the friend that you had from when you was little. Not, I'm one of your son's god mom. So when you call me with this, you don't think that I would show some sort of concern? I am one of the friends that babysitted your kid when you overdosed him on Tylenol and made a intelligent adult decision like, this baby is something is not right. So when you tell me you forgot me, or you forgot to update me, nowadays you don't have to be on the phone with somebody too long, like this freaking video. You could text somebody and say, Kay, the situation with such and such is okay. Thanks for your prayers and you're bending your ear, whatever. You could say anything because it's a text message. I will read it. I will send a little black thumbs up and all will be well in the world. So, what? You forgot? I am the same friend that had her pastor baptize your baby. This is this friend. This is not some couch bitch. That's right, I said it. Couch bitch you just met at your job. Get the hell out of here. So, with that being said, those two incidents told me, oh, it is time to cancel this contract. Now, I always say cancel the contract because it's cute. It sounds cute. There's no contract in a friendship. But there should be. Maybe it should be. Like, you know what? We've come to the end of the contract. I don't think I want to renew this anymore. I'm feeling some sort of way about how you're not following the rules and regulations of said contract. You know what I mean? Like the marriage contract. Love, honor, obey, this, that, and the third. Don't shit on your true friends. I don't know. I don't have to be I don't know if I'm a ride or die for her because she's never been in any situation that she would need me so desperately for me to jump up out of nowhere. But I'm pretty sure I was somewhere there or near there. Actually, yeah. You'd be like, well, you're the bestest friend in the whole wide world. Yeah. So in the dream, she said I was mean. I don't know. Everybody think I'm mean. Everybody know that Kay's mean. You just got the memo? After 30 plus years? Actually, it's 28. Because this happened 2 years ago. Oh, shit. He coming. So anyway, yeah. I was mean to her over something that happened with my daughter. And I was mean to her before that too, though. But I just didn't understand. You know, sometimes people, anybody, sorry for the blur. I don't know how to get it back to focus. It's going to focus. Camera's so good. There you go. I don't know people. Sometimes people use any old excuse to get out of any old thing. So that's what the excuse she gave me. We gonna stick with that. At least that's the excuse in a dream. I know in real life when I told her, she brought that back up. So I'm thinking to myself, see, this is what sort of bullshit I be talking about. Because if I'm your friend, we gonna say whatever. I just think that within just with anything, years give you the right. If I just met you, I can't call you fat. I can't say, look, you need to lose some weight. You need to put down those cigarettes and stop smoking so much. You know, you're not healthy. And eating like that is going to kill you faster. I can't say that to you. But I can, like, ask questions about how much cigarettes you smoke. Have you ever thought about quitting? Once we get 5 years in and you're gained another 150 pounds, I think my lips could be a little bit looser. Just a little bit. Now you take that same situation and you add that to, I need some AC. You add that 5. So you multiply that times what? 3. That's 15. We don't. I'm sorry. I'm doing stuff. 30. So you need 30 years. Multiply that and see what you could say then. Think about that. I am 40-odd years old, right? I met her when I was 12, 13. So you mean to tell me I can't say to her, now I'm not talking about body shaming, F that. F the body shaming shit. Because if your friend is fat and effing unhealthy in the damn hospital, thinks she's gonna die or she's sleep apnea, she's fucking fat, and you need to tell her. You need to say, you know what? We're gonna stop this eating, we're gonna go to the gym. Fuck all that. This new age body shaming stuff. People are dying out here of obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes. When we talk about body shaming, F the body, you got to worry about the internal, the organs. So back to this. 30 plus years, I could tell my best friend who has, I don't know, just everything. We've been there for each other for everything. I don't like what you did. I think that was real fucked up. You knew I was going through something, and you came over here with $3. No, you came over here with some scrunchies. And you know what she said? Kay, I don't like what you're talking. I don't like the way you're talking to me. You don't know what's going on right now. And see, that's half the problem right there, because if you were my best friend, or we were so-called tight, I would have known that. See? You see the difference? I'm a person that shares, because I feel like the more you hold shit in, the more you die. You just dying, and you got, what's that thing? The ulcers and all kinds of illnesses and whatnot. I'm not doing that. You know what I am? I'm going to tell you how I feel. I don't think that you should be that big. I don't think that you should smoke anymore. That guy might not be the one for you, sis. Let me tell you why. Because he don't treat you like a queen, and every time I see you, you got bruises on your face. Your arms are beat the hell up. I'm going to tell you because I care. Now, how many friends will I have at the end of that? I don't know. But at least I could say, oh, such and such happened. Oh, you heard what happened to such and such? Yes. Well, at least Kay said something. At least Kay tried to do something. I'm going to buy you a membership to the damn gym. I'm going to go to the gym with you once a week. And then you're going to go the other 3 or 4 days. I'm going to help you as much as I can, because that is what friends do. I don't hide my feelings back behind, I don't know, politeness and political correctness. Because that's weird. I'm not even born in the years of the whatever of political correctness. I'm a 70s baby. And we didn't grow up with political correctness. If you was fat, you was fat. I didn't like the whole black thing, but if you was black and dark, then you was black and dark. I never liked that one. But if you need to stop smoking and somebody says something to you, if you was an alcoholic and you're pulling the family down, then we said that to you. If my son beat up on his girlfriend, I told the girlfriend, leave my son alone. You don't just bite your tongue because it's not my place. It is your place. You're a human being. So if we're friends, and we shared secrets and we shared moments, then say, Kay, I don't like the way you're speaking to me right now. You don't know what the fuck going on in my life. Say that. I don't care how dainty you are, because you're not that fucking dainty. You say that. But she didn't say that. And then you held on to that, you stupid. You held on to that for 2 years. That means you fake. Because, see, I wouldn't do nothing like that. I'm not fake. The problem is I'm too real. My grandmother Getty was very real. I don't know how many friends or foes she had, but I can tell you one thing. She didn't leave this world with somebody thinking one thing, that she thought one thing about him, and she really thought another. She didn't do that. That was just whatever. So, I don't know. That made me think like, oh, okay. Oh, you should say something to her. Said it already. I'm not going to say it again. We all grown. And this lady has a master's degree in psychology. So when you say it again, she already know. Whoo! Bitch, you really did stop? She really did stop, y'all. Almost ran up into her. So yeah, when you say, oh, you should say it again. Nah, you don't have to say it again. She heard you the first time. People like, oh, you should say it again. Nuh-uh. Nobody needs to repeat themselves to a grown person. A grown person that can hear. That'll be the dumbest thing you can do. Oh, repeat yourself. No. Or maybe you guys should take a moment and go sit in the corner and talk. I did that. Because you know what happened? Something told me, Karana, go over here and have this conversation. Half day Friday, went over there, had the conversation about toilet friend, this friend. Told her how I felt, cried a little bit. Because I'm not a really emotional person. So I cried a little bit, this, that, and the third. Oh my God. Oh my mother. Oh my father. I don't do that. I hate that. Oh my mother and my father. They must not mean much to you. I'ma change. Oh my God. And it seemed like it just got worse. So I guess her mom and her father don't mean much. And yes, I will be posting this video. So she was like, I was like, oh, okay. Thinking to myself, oh, maybe that's all you had to do. Because, you know, like I said it. She heard me. She made these comments and gestures, and I even told her, don't do that. Don't be exaggerative. Let's just talk like real people. You don't have to be exaggerative. You could just, I wasn't exaggerating anything. I was just sitting here expressing myself. And just like I'm making this video, that's exactly how I express myself. I didn't say, oh my God, let me tell you what happened and how I feel. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do no theatrics because this is a person that I think we saw each other naked. I think we saw each other naked. You held my baby. I mean, you were my, I don't know. You're not, in other words, there are some people that you have to be theatrical with. That's my point. And then there's some people that you don't. There's some people that you got to watch what you say and how you say it. And then there's some people that you don't. And I thought she was one of those people, the people that you don't have to be so theatrical with. Somebody that you would just let your hair down with. And not be all in the, you know, I'm not shady. And that's the I'm telling you, that's the crazy thing. Not shady. I don't like him. Girl, you know you need to lose weight, right? Don't worry about it. We're going to work on it together. I have a cousin that, and I said, listen, we're going to work on it together. And I'm not lying. We're going to work on it together. I have somebody, I said something to that person. It wasn't probably in the best way, but guess what? The point got across. You need to be working on that because that's going to kill you. And the last thing we need is another death in this family. So, because he ain't no school bus and I could go around him. I don't give a damn about these lines in the street. So then, yeah, that's it. That's my situation. Oh, so, okay, so let me give you a little side note. So, she got the memo, but it doesn't matter. So she contacted one of my family members. Keep too many names out of this video, and I don't know how to edit, so the whole video goes up. And I had to contact my family members, at least, you know, the few, and I say, hey, whatever you want to discuss with her, God bless. I'm not asking no one to dislike her. She's a very likable and lovable person. But I am asking you to respect my privacy and don't mention me to her because her couch friends wouldn't talk about the toilet. No one sits around and talk about a toilet. So girl, let me tell you, I got this beautiful toilet. Honestly, unless you got a toilet that can flush itself in your house, in your home, because you know we already know about the self-flushing toilets, or the, you know, the automatic toilet. Unless you got one of those in your home, that's the only time you talk about your toilet. The ones that have the Febreze already in it and all this crazy robotic toilet stuff. That's the only time you talk about toilet. After that, it's over. See, after all the flashing lights, it's over. See, now that felt good to get off my chest. But like I said, not off my chest. I had to record my dream. Why do you get behind the slowest people when you're in? Listen, so let me tell you what's happening right now before I get off this video. I'm trying to make it to get a good park at my job's parking lot, closer to the lab that I work in. And I got behind somebody in them, and they driving 4. I was gonna give them 4 miles per hour. It's a little mini truck, like they haul leaves off or something. And you know, we got these whole do not pass lines. Do not, you know, you can't go around, but in a minute, I'm gonna be like, scratch that and go around. I'm hoping that he doesn't turn down every, let me tell you what happens. Usually they turn down every freaking block. They go right next door to the place that you want to go, or you're going to go. That's it. All right, you guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't have anything much more to say that is relevant or important to this topic at hand. So I'm going to upload my video. All right, thank you for visiting my page. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already. Little team KB here. I'm thinking about changing my name. I'm not sure how to go about doing that. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.